And David.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, D.A. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the back. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Now, here is Young. Here's Herter. Here's Hunter. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Middleton outside. Pass to DiVincenzo. Kicks it down to Middleton. Knocked loose. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Young's running. Feeds it to Hunter. Rebound by Drew Holiday. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez. And he makes that one. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Here's Herter. Just 5 to shoot. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Middleton. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. And Herter gets it to go. Herter's got his second bucket.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
On the wing, Holiday. Back to DiVincenzo. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. The shot by Holiday, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Young looking it over. Herter passes to Collins. Clock at 6. Here's Young, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo's 7'3" wingspan, extraordinary. I mean, he's effective in rejecting shots, bothering shots, and stealing the ball.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. The putback, and Collins is right there.
Becoming a true force on the offensive glass. Love how hard Collins goes after those second chance opportunities.
Now here is Holiday. 11 feet away. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella kicks to Young. Pass to Herter. Capella, high post. Antetokounmpo against Young. The pass to Hunter. Down low. Capella dishes to Young. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And just good at staying under control. Even when Young is under duress, he just keeps his composure.
DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Young's running in the corner. Herter with it. Misses the 3. Bucks trail by 4. And here's Holiday. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Middleton kicks to Lopez. That one good for 2.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Atlanta's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Now Now Young. We've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter. And there it is for him.
And that's just something that Young excels at. Boy, a joy to watch this guy shoot the ball.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. And Giannis throws it down.
Well, I love how fast Antetokounmpo gets to the basket. One of the most mobile guys in the game.
Back to Young. Up in time. And that one released in time, but no good. At the end of one, a closely contested game. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
On the court for Atlanta, Bogdanovich is out there with Tony Snell. Then it's Reddish. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Gallinari in at the 4 spot. Here is Forbes. A miss that time would have put him up. Now here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Snell. Reddish with the ball. Gallinari outside. 4 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Here's Bogdanovich. Okongwu. Great positioning on the putback. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 4 now for Atlanta.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
Here's Connaughton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. So here's Gallinari. Snell, the pass to Gallinari. To the inside. Here's Okongwu. Forbes with the rebound. And it's Milwaukee's ball. 4-point game. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
I tell you what, Teague is superb at knocking down shots, even when he's getting hit. I mean, he finds a way to muscle him up and in.
Free throw good, Teague. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and an up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for the Hawks. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. The Hawks shooting their first free throws of the game. That free throw good from Reddish. And so he hits both. Bucks trail by 3. Outside Teague. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Connaughton. And the Bucks miss again. For Atlanta, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Snell finds Gallinari. And it's off from 3-point range. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You've got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
Here's Teague. Gallinari making his last shot. Pass to Forbes. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
Jeff Teague doing exactly what a point guard should do, setting up his guys nicely.
1:35 left to play here in the second quarter. Back to Snell. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Snell's got the lead, back up to 5 now for the Hawks. For Milwaukee, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Teague feeling it out a bit. Here's Forbes. Drops in the tray. Forbes has got 5 points now this quarter.
You know, that's really the biggest reason Forbes is out there, guys. Find space on the perimeter and knock down the three-point shot.
Snell dishes to Bogdanovich. Gallinari outside. And there's the feed to Okongwu. He gets that one. Okongwu's now got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide-open look.
Now, here's Tucker. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That's foul number 2 for him. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Herter. Outside Collins. Back to Herter. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 6 to shoot. Collins wide open. He fires. No good off the back of the rim.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Hawks ahead, up by 4.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Best. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They were never able to get the lead above 4. And by just a fraction, they got the better of... And that'll do.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Bucks trail by 4. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And Middleton kicks to Lopez. Shot clock at 6. Yep, that one goes. DiVincenzo's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Milwaukee. Atlanta's shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Outside Collins. Dishes to Young. He feeds it to Capella. The kick out to Young. The 19-foot shot. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Holiday. Young with the steal. Now the Hawks moving it the other way and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee, trailing by 4. Middleton on the wing. He kicks it to Giannis. Makes it off the glass. Giannis has got 6.
Like that creativity down in the paint. Antetokounmpo showing you how crafty he can be scoring from there.
And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. And I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes. Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Holiday against Young. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 2 on the baskets from Holiday.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Outside Collins. Back to Young. Left side Collins. No good that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Inside. The kick out to Holiday over Young. Misses off the right iron.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Capella goes in. Here's Herder with the tip. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Middleton the pass to Lopez. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Back to Giannis. On the wing, Holiday. 5 on the clock.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Stolen by Middleton. Holiday with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. Holiday dishes to Middleton. Back to Holiday. Now here's Lopez. He's guarded closely. The kick out to Holiday. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Lopez has got it all tied up now for the Bucks. The Hawks have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Gallinari outside. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. A leaner. A shot by Reddish, no good.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Pass to Okongwu. Can they get it? Tries again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And some changes here for the Bucks. The Bucks have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Teague against Bogdanovich. Teague kicks to Portis. Lock at 6. Here's Forbes. No good on the 3. And here's Reddish. There's the pass to Okongwu. Bogdanovich inside. Okongwu tips it back in. Okongwu's now got 6. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Bucks lead by 2. And we'll get going in a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. On the court for Atlanta, we've got Gallinari, Lou Williams out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Reddish, and it's Okongwu in at the center, locking down the middle.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
Passes it to Teague. Okongwu grabs the board. The Hawks leading by 4. Gallinari with it, picked up by Portis. Hawks passing it around. Gallinari passes to Okongwu. Outside Williams. Teague against Bogdanovich. They get it back. Okongwu. Bucket is good. And the Hawks lead by 6.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Teague bounce pass. Justin Tucker kicks to Teague. Connaughton passes to Teague. No good on the triple.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Pass to Okongwu. To the middle. It's stolen by Teague. Portis, the pass to Tucker. Outside Teague. Down low. Portis kicks to Connaughton. Just 5 to shoot. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis for the Hawks. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. And the rejection by Giannis. And the dunk by Capella.
No defense going to stop that throwdown by Capella right there.
Bucks have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Giannis. Banked in off the glass.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
The Hawks leading by 6. Young outside. To the inside. Collins finds Young. Now here's Capella. Back to Collins. Pass to Young. Back to Collins. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists now in this one. Holiday dishes to Giannis. Holiday looking over the floor. Lopez right side. And Capella sends it back.
Boy, the timing Capella has on the defensive end. Outstanding. Terrific at knowing exactly when to go up for those blocks.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 9. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And, you know, one of the things you admire most about Clint Capella is that he plays to his strengths. He doesn't do stuff that he can't do. An athletic big man who, in that way, is similar to DeAndre Jordan.
Young from outside. Capella kicks to Young. It's Young on the wing. The Hawks again can't hit.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Atlanta.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
In the corner, it's Hunter. The pass to Herter. And stolen by DiVincenzo.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
And the Bucks miss again. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Herter. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. And the Bucks with possession. 7-point differential. It's in!
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Hunter, the pass to Young. From deep. No good. And so the Hawks take the win. They seem to... All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Over the land.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Alongside D.A.J.
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Look at the 76ers starting group. Anthony Tolliver out there with Embiid. Then there's Seth Curry. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center. Embiid, the pass to Simmons. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves.
And, yep, we thought we might see it, and the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
At the line for 2.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Embiid dishes to Curry. Back to Embiid. Goes up at the stripe. That's good on the jump shot.
And the touch Embiid has on his jumper, I mean, looking so soft and accurate coming out of his hands.
Giannis kicks to Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Puts the move on. And Curry pulls it down. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul. Here's Philadelphia. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Passes it to Tolliver. Harris, right side. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Embiid. Rebound, Milwaukee. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now here is Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Embiid, the pass to Simmons. Curry kicks to Embiid. There's the dish to Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Holiday against Curry. That one goes in. Holiday's got 6.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Harris outside. 6 on the shot clock. From downtown. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit.
Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Here's Giannis. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. And Curry has it in the corner. Here's Simmons out to Harris. And Philadelphia with another turnover here.
Oh, boy, they like to redo that pass. I mean, bad way to lose a possession.
Outside Holiday. Shot from the wing. And he overshot that one, missing.
Oh, you expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
Here's Simmons. Here's Embiid. Vicious to Simmons. Lopez with the steal. Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pass to Curry. Embiid with it. Pass to Tolliver. Feeds to Harris. 4 on the clock. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, throughout Harris's career, he has worked on building up his body, putting that added strength to good use on these tough finishes.
And the call will go against Anthony Tolliver. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Lopez. Giannis left side. Howard with the steal. And here is Green. Here's Milton. Here's Thibault. The layup off target. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example for
Being from Africa, at the end of the day.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disrupted.
Great balance of efficiency and intensity, which is why they hold the early lead.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Howard. Green is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Hill in at the 1 spot. And Tiggs got the ball here for Milwaukee. 6-point lead.
And Dwight Howard, you know, not the same 35-minute-a-game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that go small against him. I mean, he provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. I mean, he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up. And Hill, very comfortable in the open floor. He can go.
Hill against T. That one, no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Hill against T. Hill looking around. Rejected by T.
And who would have thought it would be T to send that shot away? Great block. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Hill against T. Hill passes to Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
Bucks leading by 4. Now T. To the paint. Now the pass to Connaughton. Right wing. Down low. Bucks passing it around. Nice shot by Portis. And the Bucks lead by 6.
A high percentage shooter from these spots. Portis has tons of confidence in his inside scoring ability.
Outside Hill. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Inside, Portis takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Portis has got 4 points now in the quarter. They swipe it to the middle. Nifty move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Portis has got the lead up to 8 now for Milwaukee.
I mean, he's got a lot of smarts on the court, but Tucker doesn't need to think too much on that assist. He was wide open.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Outside Curry. High post Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Getting off the ground fast. Embiid is an absolute animal when it comes to hammering it home.
Curry against Holiday. Good. Holiday's got 8 points.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Harris outside. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Lopez with the steal. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. Rejected by Harris.
Oh, he's known for his offense more than defense. Harris plays with the high motor, and he likes to make plays.
Stolen by Middleton. Now the Bucks moving it up. Holiday with the ball.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Outside Curry. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Giannis. He gets it in there. And now a 12-point Bucks lead.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
And the dunk by Embiid.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Holiday finds Lopez. Back to Holiday. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Holiday's got 4 this quarter.
And this helps build chemistry. Lopez looking to share the ball wherever he can.
Got it up. No good. Shot missing. And so it's Milwaukee. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. It was a fast pace for Milwaukee at the outset. An exceptional game plan. And that'll...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. An exceptional performance from Drew Holiday.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Hill passes to Milton. Inside. Here's Howard. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. That wouldn't. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Guys, I love George Hill's game. He's a smart defender who can score the ball, pass. He's a winner.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Tolliver comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Tobias Harris is checked in for Danny Green. And Curry subbed in for Shake Milton. Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. 90 seconds now into the second half. Passes to Embiid. It's back to Hill. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Embiid inside. Lopez covering. Giannis grabs the miss. Bucks leading by 14.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaways.
Simmons checked in for Philadelphia. Harris passes to Curry. Launches it. Rebounded by the Bucks. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Lopez. Down low. Here's DiVincenzo. Up and in on the layup.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense nowhere to be found.
Here's Simmons. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Pass to Harris. Outside, Simmons. Stolen by Middleton. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Giannis. The kick out to Holiday. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
Oh, the defense with no impact at all. Just didn't have the feel for his jump shot. Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Giannis dishes to Middleton. From deep, Antetokounmpo. And that one is off. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Harris inside the line. Here's Tolliver. That one wide left.
Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
Holiday finds Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Giannis has got 12 points in the game.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Outside, Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it goes down 2 points. He's got 6.
This is what a point guard should do. Simmons is so adept at noticing when the defense is overcommitted.
Pass to Middleton. Basket counts. And the Bucks lead by 16.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time.
And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Simmons left side. Count it. Good.
Terrific at penetrating inside. The mobility Simmons possesses at his size, amazing.
Giannis outside. Misses the shot. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 14-point. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. They've got Harris. Anthony Tolliver out there with Embiid. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The physicality of Simmons on display, showing some fight and fearlessness with plays like this.
They double him with Simmons. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis. The 76ers trail by 10. The pass to Harris. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And Simmons kicks to Tolliver. Passes it to Embiid. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Oh, man, he's a polished interior player. I love seeing Embiid establish himself down low and then go to work.
Teague against Simmons. A nice shot by Teague. And the Bucks lead by 10.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
Simmons passes to Curry. And they double up Simmons. Back to Curry. Tolliver for three. Pass to Curry. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Goes back up. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Simmons got 6 in the quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Outside Teague. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Teague is just so calm and collected when he gets near the rim.
And Philadelphia has possession, trailing by 10. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Embiid. He feeds it to Tolliver. Back to Embiid. In the corner, Simmons with it. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really, how do you guard Embiid when he's this close? You almost have to foul.
Good on both.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez. Holiday with the 3. Simmons pulls it in. The 76ers trail by 8.
sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Yeah, they still got work to do. What a job they've done to get back into this.
Giannis, no good. Philadelphia with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, rising to the challenge. This is where young players like Simmons need to make their mark.
Holiday goes in. Here's Lopez. The kick out to Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 6 assists now in the game. 1:15 left in the game.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Oh, yeah, a little room for error now. We'll see what they run.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. I mean, he's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Embiid wide open. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, that's just a lucky break from deep. Yeah, keep giving him that shot. Bad things will happen.
Harris looking it over. Oliver in the post. Defended by DiVincenzo. Curry against Holiday. Curry dishes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
What I love about the big man is his fearlessness. I mean, Embiid, he's a leader who feels comfortable taking big shots.
Holiday with it. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And really, from second-round pick to all-star, Middleton's story, inspirational. Yet even now, it feels like some people continue to sleep on him.
So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Well, it does indeed. Thanks, David. So the Nets starting 5. They've got Kyrie Irving. Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's Brown. And it's Jordan in at the 5. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Brown. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Here's DiVincenzo. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club. I don't know, 2 strides, 3 strides, what was that? Giannis covering some ground.
Outside Irving. Harris against Middleton. Shot clock at 5. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Giannis left side. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
I like how Giannis is inviting a little bit more contact and no longer shying away from it.
Pass to Durant. Over onto Antetokounmpo. Jordan. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Here's DiVincenzo. And it's blocked by Jordan. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. And the shot is good.
Kyrie's such a blur in the open court. Leaks out so quickly and then gets to the right spot in transition.
DiVincenzo against Irving. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The rebound by the Nets.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Middleton can't get it to go. Nets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Holiday with the block.
Now get that out of there. That's all timing right there. Drew Holiday continuing hustle play.
Shots good by Middleton.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Durant. Jordan kicks to Irving. High quality look, and he sinks it. Irving's got his second basket of the game. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well, to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Here's Holiday following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And Jordan sends it back.
Well, the arms of DeAndre Jordan are like a horizon line. They go on forever, which allows him to send those shots back.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
So it's Brooklyn now. Nets trail by 3. 1:06 left in the first quarter of the game. Brown dishes to Durant. Irving passes to Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, DeAndre Jordan dominates this game on both ends around the glass.
Holiday against Brown. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. And he comes up with the deuce. DiVincenzo's got 5 points so far.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Irving passes to Durant. He dishes it to Jordan. The kick out to Brown. 6 to shoot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, life's not fair, right? I mean, that is unfair. You do everything you can to contest Durant's shot, and it turns up to be an up fake instead.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And a new group in for the Nets. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Jordan. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Harris. James Harden, he's checked in for Bruce Brown. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. Here's Teague. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Teague can be a knockdown shooter, especially from the free throw line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Right side, Kevin Durant. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Bucks on top, up 3. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say.
The most important lesson that I got is
all part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the 2nd quarter of play. Setting the floor for the Bucks. They've got Portis. E.J. Tucker is out there with Teague, and it's Forbes in at the 2 guard. Green, he's checked in for Durant. Portis, that's good, and so Teague with the assist.
Well, Teague has his binoculars on, able to find his man for that open look.
That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time. He kicks to Forbes. Portis trying to free himself. Forbes can't get it to go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Harden can't hit.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Here's Portis. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. Nets trail by 3. Harden with the stuff.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Teague the pass to Forbes. Passes it to Tucker. Back to Forbes. Shot clock at 6. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. And the jam by Harden.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Forbes the pass to Portis. And Griffin sends it back. Here's Dinwiddie. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jeff Teague. You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s.
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right.
Kyrie not backing away from the contact there. In fact, welcoming that one, tricked you into it.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 1. And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. Over Irving. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Milwaukee has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. The rebound by KD. Durant's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Irving, and the rejection by Giannis. Jordan, the pass to Irving.
This is when length becomes a massive positive. What a shot block by Giannis.
And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Holiday.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
How about the body control that time of Kyrie Irving? Absorbs the contact, stays focused, not going to be denied down there.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Jordan against Holiday. Pass to Middleton. Back to Giannis. No good that time. Good work defensively by KD. Holiday dishes to Lopez. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Lays it up off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points in the quarter.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
And on the way from Irving for 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. The Bucks trail. Lopez right side. Shoots over KD. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
The jumper from the free throw line is good. And the Nets lead by 2.
Oh, that is automatic. Durant, one of the better mid-range shooters in the game.
Holiday surveying the floor. It's good. Holiday's got the game tied up here for Milwaukee.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's KD. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Great way to end the quarter there. Team is pumped up.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They were in a 7-point hole at one stage. And that does it for our half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
So for Brooklyn now, Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Brown in at the 2-guard spot. Jordan kicks to Harris. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Giannis. The Bucks shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Here's DiVincenzo. Unable to get that one. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. At the elbow, it's Brown. The kick out to Irving. Shoots from the elbow. The rebound by Holiday. So it's the Bucks now. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. And it's Antetokounmpo, top of the key. Trying to get open is Lopez.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
A nice shot by Harris.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Second shot opportunity. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Holiday attacking, and that one drops.
Great decision by Holiday to sprint towards the hoop for the high percentage shot inside.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. KD on the wing. And then Durant with the jam.
No better way to fire up your teammates. Durant showing good athleticism on the monster jam.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. Throws it down despite the man right in his face. A chance here for a 3-point play.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday.
Well, Kevin Durant not only feels like he can score from everywhere, he does. So when he's that close, just count it.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. The Bucks have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6. That free throw missing. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. He hits the second from the line. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Now here's Dinwiddie. Kicks it to Harden. Rebounded by Tucker. And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And that one's good from Connaughton.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That's his first foul. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Harden, here's Griffin, and Griffin slams it in.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Here's Forbes, and he lays it straight in. Forbes has got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Hey, close out on Harden.
Harden surveying the D. And it's in there.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
Outside T. 43 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. To the paint. Here's Portis. The rebound by the Nets. Bobbed up there for Green. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Here's Teague. Blake Griffin pulls it in. Griffin's got 4 rebounds in this game. Green passes to Griffin. And here's Harden for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Harden's got the lead up to 7 now for the Nets. Here's Teague. They can't stop the run with that one. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Nets leading by 7. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin. And this is why you keep your ticket stub, Blake Griffin, on the jam.
Outside Holiday. Yep, that one goes in there.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game. On defense, Milwaukee. Harden draws the double. Pass to Luwawu. To the inside. Green. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Green's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Nets. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Lopez drives in.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
And that one is good. And now it's an 11-point Nets lead.
I mean, how many spots on the floor is Harden not effective from? I'll tell you, not many.
The 3 for DiVincenzo. And no good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. In transition, here come the Nets. Here's Luwawu. Lopez covering. Passes it to Luwawu. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. 5 to shoot. Here's Dinwiddie. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And the Nets lead by 13. Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Middleton outside.
I'm shocked he missed that wide open look. He has to feel embarrassed he blew that one.
Bucks shooting about 42% so far. Here's DiVincenzo. Chalk up 2 there. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. They lead by 11. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Green kicks to Harden. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Harden's shot is off. The Bucks have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Nets leading by 11. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Harden outside. But they get it back. And again, it's the Nets missing. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. And a great move by Giannis.
Feeling more and more comfortable in this offense. That's just Chris Middleton making a play.
Dinwiddie with it. He kicks it to Harden. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Brook Lopez. So the first one drops, and that stretches their lead to 8.
And Harden finished second in MVP voting in 2017, won the MVP in 2018. A multi-talented combo guard who just seems to get better every season.
Giannis left side. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Dinwiddie with the ball.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Nets.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders. And on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for KD.
I like his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Forbes dishes to Giannis. Dinwiddie with the rebound. One-on-one here. And it's blocked.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
Connaughton passes to Portis. Back to Connaughton. Yes, that goes in.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Now Harden. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. They came in here and took care. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the center position.
Who's watching here?
Now here's Giannis. Lopez kicks to Holiday. Back to Lopez. 6 to shoot. Outside Holiday. Rebounded by Capella.
And that's okay. Even though you missed, you had the right guy taking the shot.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Now, Collins passes to Young.
I mean, he's young, but the game just looks like it's slowed down for Trey. Knows exactly where to get his shots.
Here's Holiday. Middleton right side. Bogdanovich against DiVincenzo. And Holiday has it in the corner. Offline with his three.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Middleton right side. The Bucks working the ball around. 2 free throws coming up, and they call. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Both free throws good from Lopez.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
And here's Young. Down low. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Force them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Because he's someone that you lean on at the offensive end. Establish him early.
Now here is Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Here's Young. Inside, Collins. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Stolen by Collins. And now here comes Young leading the break. Finished off the break. Young's got 6.
You know, out in the open floor, Trae Young does an excellent job of assisting or finishing. Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now, here is Young. 6 points for him. Count it.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the first. The three. Rebound by the Hawks. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Capella against Middleton. And it's Capella missing.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
To the middle. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
17 seconds left to play in the first. Teague can't hit. Fast break, the Hawks. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist from Reddish.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Here's Teague. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Hawks. This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he...
For me personally, I just want...
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Teague, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. Now, here's Portis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Rebounded by the Hawks.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Tucker. The pass to Portis. He doesn't hit that one. Some solid defense from Gallinari. The Hawks leading by 4. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Snell dishes to Okongwu, and it's good, 2 points. Okongwu's now got his second basket.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Now here's Teague. Defense right on him. He can't get that one.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Here's Snell, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the Hawks making a change here. Bogdanovich is checked in. Portis kicks to Forbes. Shot clock at 2. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Atlanta leading by 8. 3-pointer, Snell. They get the rebound. Gallinari outside. To the wing right side. Snell, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change.
And out of New Mexico, Tony Snell has made himself into a capable long-range marksman.
Yes, he's a guy who plays within himself, GA, stays in his lane, and knocks down perimeter shots.
Bucks trail by 8. Here's Tucker to the left side wing. It's stolen by Reddish. Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Okongwu. And stolen by Jeff Teague. Here's Forbes. Milwaukee, no good that time either. For Atlanta, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And Reddish with the slam.
Solid transition play from Cam Reddish, working hard to make an impact.
The Bucks shooting a terrible 27% from the floor. Boy, an off night for them to say the least. Forbes the pass to Connaughton. Forbes dishes to T. They need this, and it's slammed in by T.
Cutting his teeth in the Spurs system, Forbes has improved at keeping his eyes up and finding the open man.
Bogdanovich looking around. Reddish with the ball. He kicks to Okongwu. And stolen by Portis. It will go down, and the Hawks' lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Forbes.
This is his bread and butter. Hard to find a young player better than Forbes at shooting off the catch.
Snell, the pass to Gallinari. Pass to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. Count that bucket.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Bucks trail by 8. Here's Forbes. Misses the 3.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Basket good. And the Hawks lead by 10.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
T kicks to Forbes. The three-pointer no good. Now here's Reddish. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basket. Trae Young was the story in the first quarter. He had 8 points and a stop.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the court for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Young, and it's Capella in its center. Lopez finds DiVincenzo from outside off the mark. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And it's the Bucks on the break. The shot by Middleton. Wide open. They get it again. And Antetokounmpo on the follow. Giannis has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Bucks.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Outside, Bogdanovich. Shoots over DiVincenzo. The shot misses. And Milwaukee will come the other way. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Shaky start to the half, going 1 for 4, still trying to find that groove.
Capella, the pass to Hunter. And he's on the money with his first shot today. Hunter's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks. Milwaukee has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Shots good by Middleton.
And that was a big-time finish. Middleton with the strength now to get hit and still complete the play.
Holiday against Young. Pass to Collins. Here's Hunter. And it's sent back by Lopez.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up.
with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Here's Huerter. No points in the game yet for him. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And Milwaukee has possession. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Holiday against Young. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to just 6 points and the bucket from Drew Holiday. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young. And Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Count it. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here is Holiday. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Collins. The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Here's Snell after Drew Holiday's score. Gallinari surveying the D. It's Solomon to Tacumbo. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Got a piece of it.
When you watch Kevin Huerter, he plays hard at the defensive end. That was an effort block.
Hawks on D. They've led by as much as 10. Antetokounmpo dishes to Lopez. And good that time.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Here's Huerter following the basket by Brook Lopez.
Yeah, credit Huerter. Recognizes where the help is coming from, finds the open man.
Outside Holiday. Feeds it to Lopez. And stolen by Okongwu. Here's Reddish. And he banks in the layup. Reddish has got 6.
It's tough to stop Cam on the drive. He's so fluid and coordinated.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now here's DiVincenzo. Defense is right there. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. And no good that time. Some solid defense from Gallinari. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Okongwu. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Hawks. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Bucks trail by 6. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the center filling out the middle. Now here's DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. It's good. And that's now 6 points for Brook Lopez.
And I tell you, Antetokounmpo's evolved into one of the better passing forwards in our league. And when the defense is focused on you that much, you need to be able to find the open man.
Here's Snell. Now the feed to Okongwu. A second chance effort. Giannis grabs the miss. Giannis has got 6 rebounds in the game. DiVincenzo with it, and it's Reddish picking him up. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Herder passes to Reddish. And yes, it's good. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Beautiful take from Cam, absorbing the contact and muscling through it.
Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Looking for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there. Count that one. Now it's a 6-point Atlanta lead.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Connaughton kicks it to Tucker. Fires the 3. No good from Connaughton. The Hawks leading by 6. Here's Hunter, and it's Hunter with the jam.
I love Hunter's athleticism and versatility as a finisher in transition.
Here's T. The pass to Forbes. Here's the 3. The rebound by Young. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Shakes him, and the layup is up and in. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 10 now for Atlanta.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
Now here's Portis. Lock at 6, and stolen by Hunter. And here they come. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist from Young.
That's next level vision. Young could probably lead the league in assists if that were his goal.
Teague with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And now Young running the floor all by himself. Capella dishes to Bogdanovich. Over Teague. Another shot. The kick out to Young. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Dunn, he's checked in for the Hawks. Bucks trail by 12. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And there's the call on John Collins. That'll be his second foul of the game. Atlanta making a switch here. Reddish is checked in. To stop the drought, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
On the clock. Here's Capella. Kicks it to Collins. Nails the 16-footer. And the Hawks lead by 12.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Shots good by Middleton.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Young passes to Capella. Young inside. Guarded by Holiday.
Just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
And Young kicks to Dunn. Dishes it to Capella. Dunn passes to Collins. Now Capella, and so the Hawks take the win. Even early. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it. DiVincenzo. He's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And for the 76ers, we've got Anthony Tolliver. Simmons is out there with Shake Milton. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Simmons. Milton kicks to Simmons. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Brook Lopez.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
And here is Simmons. Pass to Harris. Lots of room. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Holiday goes in. And the basket is good.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Lays it in off the breakaway.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Pass to Harris. Lopez with the block.
Big Brook Lopez gobbling up space and getting the block on that play.
Simmons dishes to Harris. That 3 off the mark.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Count that one.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
Outside, Simmons. And the pass to Harris. Wide open. A new 14 for the 76ers. Embiid misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. The feed to Holiday. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. No good on the 3.
Well, you know what? All good things must come to an end, and they finally miss after making their first 4.
The 76ers again can't hit it.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Holiday finds Lopez. Now DiVincenzo. And it's off from 3-point range. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Holiday, the pass to Lopez. The kick out to Holiday. Greg, as a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot. And, you know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, it is really paramount.
Here's Giannis. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Defended by Milton. Kicks it down to Middleton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Passes to Tolliver. Back to Simmons. There's 38 seconds left in the first. Lopez with the steal. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 2. Simmons dishes to Embiid, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Teague kicks to Portis. Back to Teague. It's good.
And the crafty, cunning Teague, fantastic at finding ways to score down low.
Milton with it. Shoots. He can't get it to go.
Boy, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Milwaukee on top, up by 4. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. We've got Teague. Portis is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Connaughton in at the 3 slot. The kick out to Hill. Lets it go from deep. Howard against Portis. No good from Howard. Bucks leading by 6.
And that corner 3, a cornerstone of P.J. Tucker's game. Takes it, makes them as much as anybody in the league.
And Greg, how about this little factoid? Back at the University of Texas, he only shot 4 triples in 3 seasons. Floor spacing was not a part of his game. It was about getting that thing in the paint. But to his credit, and it's an example for all young players, through hard work, that short corner has become his bread and butter shot. Talk about a total transformation from no threes to being a dead-eye corner 3 shooter.
Curry, good.
This is why you pay Seth Curry the big contract, the big money. His range is unlimited.
Bucks have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's Teague, and it's slammed in by Teague.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Now, here is Hill. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Right side, Scott. Here's Howard to the paint. Stolen by Tucker. Pushing it up. Here's Connaughton. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And so it's Milwaukee now. 76ers getting the bucket. Count the basket.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Now, here's Milton. The dish now to Embiid. And the 3 off target. Milwaukee leading by 7. Kicks it down to Middleton. Looks for Holiday. Gets it to him. Middleton the pass to Holiday. Back to Middleton. Outside, out of Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
I tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Embiid against Lopez to the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got 3 assists now in this one. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of the game. Embiid against Lopez. Good D by Lopez.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them ease off on that long-range affair. And frankly, that's probably a good idea.
I know there's some teams out there that would prefer to just shoot their way out of a slump, but, you know, getting a few to drop from in close or inside the arc is often a good way to get your whole offense going.
Here's Simmons following the bucket by the Bucks. Embiid, no good. On offense here, the Bucks. They're on a 14-5 run here. DiVincenzo kicks to Lopez. Back to DiVincenzo. There's three-pointers off the mark. And now Philadelphia on the break. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
You know, over time, as his game has evolved, Harris has accepted a bigger, expanded role. Knows he has the green.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to a competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the... And that'll...
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Korkmaz is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's George Hill. Then it's Simmons. And it's Embiid in at center. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Here's Simmons. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Simmons got it back down to within single digits for the 76ers. Holiday looking over the floor. The shot by Middleton, wide open. The three-pointer off the mark. The 76ers shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it. On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez, and that one drops for him. Lopez has got his first points in this one.
Just like clockwork, Lopez doing damage inside.
Outside Hill. Pass to Harris. It's back to Hill. Lopez against Embiid. Out to Harris. Just 2 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Joel Embiid. Mike Scott comes in for Korkmaz. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Tobias Harris. And Curry subbed in for Ben Simmons. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Outside Curry. Pass to Thybulle. Back to Curry. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Bucks leading by 11. To the inside. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact even if it's, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Tolliver comes in for Scott. Harris is checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Shake Milton in for Curry.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Milton kicks to Harris. Back to Milton. Inside, Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Defended by Milton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first free throw of the game. The throw drops for DiVincenzo. And the 76ers making a change here. Simmons is checked in. Good on both. The 76ers trail by 13. The pass to Milton. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Outside, Simmons. He feeds it to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
I tell you what, I love the unselfishness of Ben Simmons. This guy delights in setting up his teammates, and if they're open, they get the ball.
Middleton for 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Tried to tip it in, but couldn't quite get it. Simmons inside.
With the length he has, it is very hard to get a clean look at the rim over Lopez. He's an excellent rim protector.
And so it's Milwaukee going into the break with a 10-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Right back after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. Outside Holiday. Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Right at the free throw line. And Drew Holiday. The bucket on the assist by Giannis. And the Bucks lead by 12.
Boy, I love the unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, Antetokounmpo, make sure you get the ball.
Passes it to Howard. Now, here's Milton. He's guarded closely. Thybulle on the wing. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc.
And you know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Can't shake Simmons. He is very used to getting hit on these kinds of looks and just plays right through the contact.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. DiVincenzo with it. Back to Middleton. Shot on the wing. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Simmons got 4 rebounds in this game. Down low, and it's Howard finishing it off.
Howard determined to punish the rim and scare off defenders when he gets inside. Watch out now.
Now DiVincenzo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Tobias Harris comes in for Anthony Tolliver. And it's Korkmaz in for Matisse Thybulle. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Teagan for Drew Holiday. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Something else they've done is for...
Oh, my goodness! What a play!
For this big guy, Joel Embiid is a center with an awesome dunking arsenal.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Hill, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Portis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Portis has got his first points of the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And the shot is good. The Bucks' lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Embiid. Teague, the pass to Portis. The shot missing. Good D by Embiid. Here's Simmons. Harris inside the line. They grab their own miss. Here's Korkmaz. Off target with his 3. Milwaukee leading by 10. And Connaughton has it in the corner. And that one, good. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Simmons passes to Hill. Now Embiid. The inside shot, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Man, I tell you what, I love how Embiid doesn't shy away from contact. He's skilled at finding ways to get to that foul line.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for T.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Bucks.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Giannis.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight, a force on both ends. Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Outside Holiday. Goes up the baseline. And that one goes long. And it's the 76ers with the ball. 9-point game. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, you look at Ben Simmons, and the thing that jumps out to me is his all-around game. I mean, it's absolutely terrific. He's a stat sheet stuffer, supreme.
Outside Holiday. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up. Durant, then it's Kyrie Irving, then there's Brown, and it's Jordan in at the center, filling out the middle. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Irving against Holiday. Irving passes to KD. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You have to respect Kevin Durant's ability to pick up fouls, and I love seeing him drive with authority.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Holiday gets the bucket.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Irving finds Harris. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Fast break. Here we go. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose.
And you have to be right up on Holiday. When you're not, he's ready to take those quick shots.
Irving kicks to Harris. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Durant down low. Antetokounmpo's there. Holiday with it. He's picked up by Irving. And it's sent back by Irving. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. Durant with the steal. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. The rebound by Middleton. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Brown outside. On the wing, Irving, guarded by Holiday. And the Nets miss again.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. Nets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Good on the bucket.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Middleton looking it over. The kick out to Holiday. Back to Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lopez inside, guarded by Jordan. And that one's good by Lopez. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you got to like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are 3 guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with the King. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. And that one's good, Irving.
Boy, how frustrating it must be when you manage to slow up Irving only to have him drop the floater.
DiVincenzo against Irving. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Teague against Dinwiddie. 1 up, 1 down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Teague dishes to Forbes. Pass to Connaughton. Back to Forbes. Shot clock at 6. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Nets trail by 3. Harden outside. Lays it up and banks it in.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Portis kicks to Forbes. Connaughton passes to Portis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Bucks lead by 1. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Earlier on, we ran into Bobby Portis, who explained the origin.
I think the underdog story, started with.
And Greg playing with a chip on his shoulder has served Portis well.
Some guys try to block out the haters. Portis uses it as fuel to keep achieving more.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Green is out there with Griffin. Then it's Harden, and it's Luwawu in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Dinwiddie passes to Harden. And it's Harden slamming it down.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Teague feeling it out a bit. Portis kicks to Connaughton. Dinwiddie with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Harden's got the ball, and the jam by Harden.
And a staple of Harden's attack. Sometimes it seems he's better finishing through contact on the drive. And Doris, make no mistake about it, Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score. An instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Outside Irving. Shot clock reset for the Nets. Harris passes to Irving. Over Holiday. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Irving's got 6 points.
You have to respect the in-between game of Kyrie Irving. Straight up. Yeah, that's how you have to play this guy. You got to play him straight up and be balanced.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and the shot goes in. 7 points in the game.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Oh, he touched it while it was in the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. Back to DiVincenzo. Sweet move. He takes it up and lays it in. And now a 3-point Milwaukee lead.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Outside Durant. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, that's his second foul. Does he take a more cautious approach here the rest of the half?
Irving attacking, and they pick up 2.
Oh, tenacious attack by Irving. The handle, the speed, look out.
The Bucks have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense from Harris. Here's Brown. Holiday with the block.
An aggressive defender who pressures ball handlers. Nobody should be surprised to see Holiday sending shots away.
And it's Giannis missing.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Bobbed up there for KD. No good that time.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Elbow shot. And again, it's the Nets missing. Milwaukee in the lead. And that one's good by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points in the quarter.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Harris kicks to Jordan. Brown against DiVincenzo. Brown dishes to Jordan. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. 1:02 left in the first half of basketball. Irving misses. Milwaukee leading by 3. Here's Teague. Nice move. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Brooklyn's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Harris.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
And he commits the intentional foul. Portis, the pass to Teague. Back to Portis. Outside Teague. Pass to Tucker. Brooklyn with the rebound. Here is Harden.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Outside Teague. Inside Portis. The shot's good.
This is exactly what you hope for from your point guard, Jeff Teague, unselfishly pulling all the right strings.
From deep, Harden. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, you guys were able to get...
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5 points. They're in good position. And
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. We've got Bobby Portis. Teague out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. And Brooklyn has possession. Brooklyn trailing. Dinwiddie passes to Griffin. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Griffin's got his first basket.
And that's just too easy. When Griffin gets to that area of the floor, expect him to finish. And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
Here's Portis. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Bryn Forbes. And it's Holiday in for Jeff Teague. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And that's an intentional foul. Harden right side. To the middle, and stolen by Portis. Now here comes Teague, leading the break. The shot. Dinwiddie with some nice D. It's a close game here in Brooklyn. Here's Harden. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Outside Irving. There's the pass to Durant. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. The lead is 2. Nifty move. And it's laid up and in by Middleton.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Lopez with the steal. Here's DiVincenzo. That shot off. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Here's Irving. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. That one is on Holiday.
Boy, how about the speed at which Kyrie Irving comes at you on the drive? This is why he's able to draw so many fouls. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
DiVincenzo finds Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Irving. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
I love that Kyrie Irving doesn't settle for something on the perimeter. He goes right to the cup.
Giannis kicks to Holiday. And he gets the bucket. And that's now 6 points for Drew Holiday.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
On its way from Irving for 2. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Well, you know that Kyrie is going to be looking for a shot in that situation. It isn't hard for him to find one ever, it seems.
So both teams making some changes here. Portis, the pass to Teague. Back to Portis. And he uses the glass on the layup. Portis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Dinwiddie passes to Harden. Back to Dinwiddie. Harden outside to the inside. And Green slams it in.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Over to the left wing. And Forbes kicks to Portis. 5 on the clock. Forbes the pass to Portis. The Nets have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Kicks it out to Harden. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Back to Harden.
No, that's Teague using his athleticism well on the defensive end, making life very...
And we just finished the 3rd quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Bucks lead by 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Harden. Green is out there with Griffin. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Here's Teague. And it's slammed in by Teague.
Oh, my goodness. If you don't get in front of Jeff Teague, he's going to throw it down off that dribble drive.
Harden outside. They kick it out to Green. Back to Dinwiddie. To the paint. Here's Griffin. Shooting. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And Durant gets it to go.
This guy is maybe one of the most dangerous shooters in the history of the league. Defense doing everything it can. Durant says, this is my game.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. Nets trail by 5. Irving looking for an opening. Over Lopez. Again, the Nets for 2.
Well, the key there is Kyrie Irving did a great job setting up his defender on the pick and roll, and it led to the score.
Here's Teague. And that one, good. Teague's got 4 points this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And they go to the intentional foul. James Harden, he's checked in for the Nets. The Bucks also with the sub. Drew Holiday's checked in for Teague. Here's Irving. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Lopez kicks to Holiday. Clock at 6. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Giannis has got the lead, back up to 5 now for the Bucks. Outside, KD. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Lopez with the block.
Oh, the long arms of Brook Lopez effortlessly sends that back.
The Bucks working the ball around. Middleton the pass to Lopez. Up again. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Out to Harris. Back to Durant. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And the shot goes in.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
No good from Irving. Bucks leading by 7. Here's DiVincenzo. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Irving for 3. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
Man, that is a good one. Kyrie really just comes alive when the game gets tight.
Holiday dishes to Giannis. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Harden kicks to KD. From deep three-point range, money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Well, we know Kevin Durant is one of the elite players in the NBA, and if there's a big shot to be made, he wants to take it.
Outside Holiday. Middleton on the wing. From deep. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Bucks lead by 8.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. From deep. Off target with that shot. And so the Bucks take the win. Thank you, David. Great.